Fortune favors the brave.
We'll get started. Everyone that's here, I want to respect your time, and we can get to the game soon. And I'll write up a message on the announcement that we have. We're pretty excited about trying this new program out. Just real quick, the chart is looking decent. We've tried some Twitter promotions. We have lined up a YouTuber that should go out either tonight or early tomorrow. We're in contact with a handful of other YouTubers and trying to determine what's the best bang for our buck there. So appreciate everyone that's like holding and believing this project. We're trying to build something that can sustain. I'll just get to the announcement of what we're excited about. We've kind of modeled out over the past few days, and I'll pin a message about this. We really think that based on the feedback from our community is that our NFT design is really top notch, and people really seem to think they're attractive, but there's a limited amount. We haven't done a whole lot to market these NFTs, and we want to show that they're valuable and scarce. And we also want to reward the community that's been in here participating in these giveaways. So we're going to start, which I believe is probably the first NFT buyback program. So, the NFTs are for sale. There have been some that have given away. They're listed at 150. So on a regular basis, we're going to be doing a buyback. So how that works is, anyone that owns an NFT will be eligible for the first buyback, which will be a $300 buyback. So that's a 2x. The next one will be a 3x, so 450. The next one will be 4x, so 600. And so we'll be doing these on a regular basis. Eventually, it could be 1,000 or even more. So the idea is by doing this buyback, whoever holds an NFT and they win a game competition, so we'll run like one of our regular games, that person will win and we will buy back their NFT on the marketplace, and that will show on the marketplace these are selling for $300. The next one they'll sell for 450, and we're hoping by doing these like increasing buybacks, it'll create a bit of FOMO to raise our NFT sales, and two, it'll raise the floor of how much they're selling for. We only have
Can I
40.
ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
When you say buy back the NFTs, that's purely at the discretion of the owner, the holder of the NFT, correct? Like they don't have to sell it back to you, or what? Did I miss something in that?
You're right. It's at the discretion. It's in their best interest. They're making, profit on it. If they want to hold, they'll have to let us know that they don't want to compete. The whole idea is they're going to be competing in this competition to make a profit on their NFT.
Okay, I'm following you. Yeah, for sure. So how many NFTs are left in that Genesis original batch for sale?
I think a couple have sold. We've given away over 10. So I think there's around like 25 left. I'll have to check on the website. I'll send a link. Hopefully once we announce this, get a little marketing around it, we'll get some sales. The giveaway winners, they're all eligible. And I expect we'll start to sell out, maybe by the second buyback of this program, but that's no problem. We will mint, some more NFTs for people to participate, and the prizes will get bigger. So that's the kind of incentive. But we'll try to keep like the pool small so that people's chances are good. If people want to sell their NFT to others so that they're like eligible to play in this buyback. So it's still in the working phase, but we're going to give it a shot this week and do one of these buybacks. I think it's like an innovative program that can help, again, increase the floor of the NFTs, get more exposure for our NFTs and our projects, something new. People always like seeing innovation in this space. So we're excited to try that out.
Super. Yeah, thank you. I see the value in this now that you've explained a little bit more. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Sure. We're excited about that. So we'll post more details on that. And I'm seeing a question about rarity. That's a fantastic point. Our NFTs were originally just made like kind of like a Genesis. This is you're holding the ShibaXXX Genesis NFT. We don't have like different rarities on our NFTs. Those are like collections. We can make a collection. That is somewhere where we can go. Those are quite more expensive and time intensive. That can be in phase 3. You know, if we start to kind of get a more hype around our NFT program, you know, I think that could lend well to developing a collection. I mean, that's always been in my mind is, can we develop a budget and team to put out a collection around, like, you know, something around wolves and have different traits and rarities. That's not currently in our scope right now with our program, but definitely something we can pursue in the future if we are able to raise enough.
Correct me if I'm wrong, then the rarity will exist in the small collections that you're creating. Instead of having like one release of 1,000 NFTs, you have smaller releases, and that itself is the rarity. Does that make sense? Is that kind of the direction I'm understanding?
Yeah, it's more scarcity. So I think we purposely only released like 40 of the first version of the ShibaXXX. We've released some of these other partnership ones, a scarce amount. I guess on the rarity scale, you could think of it this way. You know, if you get the version 1, that's even more rare. It's like the first one. People tend to like to collect one. Then we'll drop like, you know, version 2. Maybe we'll use that video that we've done. And yeah, the rarity is more on the scarce amount of these that are available. Because there's a scarce amount that are available, only a certain amount of people will be able to participate in this buyback program, you know, where the prizes are increasing over time. More and more people are going to hopefully want to play in this buyback program, and so that's the idea. But yeah, like I said, the collection is something that I've always kind of dreamed of doing. You know, I like NFTs. I see a lot of like a huge opportunity in the market. How to tie like an NFT project to like a coin that's like rewards, you know, we'll have to think about that a bit more. You know, it's not really built in the contract to include like an NFT utility, but maybe there's something we can do with NFTs and time to games. I mean, all these things are very expensive, time intensive, but it's something, you know, we can, if we sustain as a community and project, take our marketing and development budget and gear it towards that. Because I mean, in order to sustain, you have to have, you know, bring some sort of utility and value. So right now we have our current NFT project and our Shiba rewards. You know, I think that's really our biggest value in our brand. If we want to go to another phase and next level, these are the things that we're thinking about. The last thing I'll mention is we want to keep the community engaged and like helping and giving them things to do. And I mean, these giveaways I think are a really great way to like keep people around and checking on us and getting to know each other. So we'll continue to do those like every day or every other day. I think they're a fun community activity. But we did do our Gleam competition, which I'm going to drop in here. There's some pretty good prizes there. I think this is a good way to just get new people in, get more engagement on our social media. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. You know, you can get as many entries as you want. Every entry, you know, is eligible for potential prize through a random draw. We have about 7 prizes there. So that's a good thing to do. You know, if you're just hanging out in the chat or you just have some time, appreciate everyone taking a look at that and participating in that as well. How does ShibaXXX compare to many NFT-based projects offering a very much advantage to artists and collector? Why would investors choose ShibaXXX over other NFT-based projects? That's a great question. One is just our design. So I think there aren't a ton of projects that have that 3D like playing card design, very clean look. I'm not aware of many out in the market that have that 3D model, and it's just really nice to look at, and people tend to really like the design that we have. So that's one reason. I think the second reason is we're going to try this buyback program. So there aren't really any other NFT projects doing this. None that I'm aware of. So we're hopefully the first to enter and start something new and be the first to market with that. The third is we also are trying these other things where we're producing partnership NFTs, you know, followers of like Crypto Kingdom. No, I've mentioned this partnership NFT that we're working on. Just like if you're a Raiders fan or a Jets fan, you like to have a little bit of memorabilia. Or if you're a ShibaXXX coin fan. I mean, that's what we're trying to create a bit with our NFT program, is at least this initial one, is some like memorabilia and something that you can also use to like compete. I mean, I think we like doing these games. We've developed a culture around that. We'll continue to mature our our games and how we leverage that to build a community and bring more investors. But that's a great question. Appreciate that, John.
Have you been looking at opportunities like trade shows or conventions that may or may not be within your reach to go and help promote ShibaXXX?
Great question. And in fact, I'm actually going to the Decentral conference this week. It's a big NFT and cryptocurrency conference. People that were here early, I went to another one and made some great connections and was talking about ShibaXXX at the conference. But I'll be there trying to learn more about the space, effective marketing for NFTs and coins, making connections. So that'll be a great opportunity for me, but also for this project. So I'm excited about that. It should be a really big conference with a lot of folks out there. It helps a lot to meet someone in person in crypto and talk about your project and continue to stay in touch. You know, it's really hard to build trust in this space over Telegram. So I've already, the few people I met at the last conference, I've done a lot. Actually, we'll be giving away some of their NFTs, this Catboy NFTs today. I'm constantly trying to like work my network and learn from other people to try to apply it to this project. I mean, this is like a new like passion of mine, like these running, you know, crypto projects. And I have a career of project management and marketing, but I'm still new to this. So, you know, appreciate people bearing with us. You know, it's not like we're a team that's been putting out projects for years and years, although it's really hard to find a formula that's 100% effective in this space. But, you know, we're learning as we go and we're taking input and suggestions from the community and trying to just be as transparent as possible.
Thank you.
But yeah, excited for Decentral in Miami. That should be a good opportunity. Go ahead. Did someone have a question?
No, just greeting you, Dave.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, I'm fine. Just go to. How are you?
Good.
I have a question. I asked in chat.
Yeah, so NFT projects usually require investment. Who are your key partners here helping development and funding the project? That's a great question. So we're very fortunate. When we launched this, it was just a Shiba Rewards coin. It was a stealth launch. There weren't huge aspirations for it. We just tried to keep it going as long as we could. There was a lot of potential, and one of the reasons we actually were able to keep moving forward was a gentleman from Singapore came on the chat. He invested, and he started talking about like he could do to help. And so I just developed a relationship with this guy, and it turned out he has a whole team of developers and artists, basically works in an office with them in Singapore, and has been very generous to offer their artists and developers to work on these NFT projects, test other smaller utilities. They built our website. If you look on the website, we've got some things like real-time market cap. That's like a small utility they have. The whole benefit for them is just to develop a new relationship and test out some of their product in a market and get feedback from community and teams. And so they're doing this almost out of goodwill. There is a cost. Some of the things like just minting costs, and you know, usually to have like a team like that on board would cost thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. We have it at a very low cost. So that's one of our advantages we have. We are very I'd say lucky to meet this person, but part of it is just like my interest in building relationships, you know, that maybe not a lot of devs and teams do. They might just brush people off, you know. So anyone that's like invested and in the community and is, you know, offering to help, I'm always here. My door is always open, because I think that's what can really help a project grow, is not just the team being know-it-alls and saying we've got everything covered, we don't need your help, but actually embracing suggestions and help from the community. So that's always been my way of working, and I think it's actually benefited us along the way. Illuminostic has been really helpful. I mean, he's in a different scene, but he's been, you know, promoting ShibaXXX to his followers. I mean, the more we can get even like people new to crypto into this, I think will be great. You know, I know there's a lot of people on this call that have already been in my DMs and helping. So I really appreciate that. If there's no other questions, I can start setting up the games. I know it's already been like 30
Thanks for the answer.
Yeah. All right, great. Well, why don't we get started and have some fun? All right, today we're just giving out some NFTs from my personal collection.
Ooh, is that Catboy? You giving away any hats today?
Oh, hats? Oh man, those are pretty valuable. I guess I could do one hat. We'll do that for the last hurrah. Okay, we're spinning the wheel. Let's go.
Oh, I love this stuff. I tell you, it just makes me smile.
Those in the voice chat, you can play. I think we got Simon and King Bless. You can
Okay.
just drop a number in there. It's
Okay.
roulette.
No, a number between 1 and.
It's I think 0 and 36.
Let's go
20.
Let's go 21.
You got this. You got this.
All right.
I'm feeling an experienced player here in his words.
All right.
Yeah, dog. You know.
Here we go.
Simon, 20.
Ooh, 17. John Kent.
Oh yeah.
Congrats. Congrats on the roll.
Thanks, guys.
You got a Catboy NFT. All right. Athena, what's going on? Races are coming next. Your favorite. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you better look out. Hit me up with one of them near lanes. I want one of them near lanes. What are we giving away? What's the giveaway here on this one?
This is 0.04 BNB. All right. Make sure we got everyone.
1 minute sprint. Oh, yeah.
On your marks, get set, go. There we go. Arcanos takes the lead. Boncott in second. DZ in
Michael
the far
Phelps,
lane.
baby. Get in there,
Near lane.
Bigfoot.
Got red hair just like in real life. All right. Cena, Prince ahead.
All right, I'm pacing myself. All right.
King Bless hanging in the back. We got
Way in the
Cena
back.
moving
Nah,
ahead.
he blew his load too quick. You better catch up.
I had a drink before. I had some
All right,
whiskey
here comes-
before I started swimming.
We got Tom Speck.
What's this,
making a
Stevie,
sprint
man?
for
You're
it.
gonna be-
Zach's ahead. It's
Do it.
Easy and Zach.
Get in
they
there,
pull
boy.
back. It's Balde in first.
Zach,
Simon's making a break for it. MB. Oh, Christian
Go.
Bond out of nowhere.
oh,
All right, this next one we're doing for tokens. Let's go for tokens here.
you're the ginger albino, man. All right, Simon. Come on.
Arcanos coming ahead. Malde. Athena pulling ahead. Athena is taking the lead.
Come on, Boncott.
Athena is way ahead. Got John Martinez in the far lane.
Why?
Boncott in first. Kristen Stig. Oh, here comes King Bless out of nowhere. Oh, but it's Crypto Carter.
That was great.
What the hell?
That's what I'm talking about.
Good work in the pool. Good work in the pool, John M.
Hey, Crypto, I'm gonna have to see your drug test results, man. That was too
Really?
crazy.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I may hit a rail on my way trying to get there.
Why?
I need speed.
Can you add me in, bro?